Hello, potion seller. Something like that.
Potion seller, listen to me. I want only your strongest potions.
My name is Justin Kuritzkes. The thing I'm most known for on the internet is this video called Potion Seller.
I'm going to battle and I need your strongest potions. You can't handle my strongest potions.
Which is a 3-minute video that I made using Photo Booth, where I distorted my face and played 2 different characters. One of them is a knight trying to buy a potion. The other one's a potion seller who doesn't want to sell him any of his potions because they're too strong. That's the basic gist. People have re-edited the video, they've added music to it. I've seen it sort of plugged into like other meme formats. I'm a playwright, especially around the time I was making Potion Seller, I was pretty involved in like improv comedy. At night, I was like really sort of spazzed out from just working so much that I started messing around with the photo booth filters. It occurred to me as a theater person that it had some similarities to like mask work, which is maybe a little more of a pretentious answer than people might expect for Potion Seller. But that I noticed that, you know, when I saw how the filter changed my face, it actually made it so much easier for me to create a character. When my mouth would be morphed by this weird filter, I just found myself really wanting to create a voice to fit that person.
My potions are only for the strongest, and you're clearly not of the strongest, you're clearly the weakest.
Within the first couple weeks of doing that, I just started putting them up on YouTube. So the story of Potion Seller is, the characters probably just came from me playing a lot of RPGs. A lot of people assumed that it had something to do with like the Elder Scrolls specifically, which it didn't. I mean, I've played those games, so maybe subconsciously it did, but that was kind of the first video where I figured out that I could do multiple characters. How long has it been since I did a rendition? I don't do it. Why would I? You know, like I don't. If somebody wants to see it, they can just watch the video.
No respect for anything except your potions.
My reaction to all of like the fan art and the memes and all that, I think it's really cool. I think it's really funny. Memes are our culture. I mean, that's what your whole website is devoted to. But I think that's serious. You know, like I think we're very much past thinking of internet culture as like something to smirk about. I think that just is culture. My aunt told me when it started blowing up and she watched, she told me she was really concerned about me. But then she got really into it. Now she's like one of the biggest fans of the videos. Multiple family members have had the experience of like paying for something at a coffee shop and the barista seeing the name on the credit card and being like, "Are you related to the potion seller?" Tribute that I've seen the most is the like auto-tuned one where somebody added music to it.
My potions are too strong for you, traveler.
Somebody did this fan art where they did like a really beautiful like manga cover of Potion Seller, like with the knight and the Potion Seller, and that blew my mind. Part of the really cool thing about the particular community that seems to respond to Potion Seller in particular is that a lot of them are like graphic designers and artists, weirdly. So I just get a lot of like really beautiful hand-drawn stuff sent to me. It's weird thinking about it being 10 years old, because like even like 5 years ago, I remember people already commenting that like this was from the golden age of YouTube. And I was like, well, that was 5 years ago. You know, like what are you talking about? It's from the golden age. I think it's really simple. I think that's part of it. And I think also that it's so stupid. I think that helps. I loved the Robert Pattinson Potion Seller stuff. Somebody sent that to me and I saw it was like, got like a million likes or something on, and he did really look like a potion seller. He'd be really good at making these videos. I think making the content never became a chore or stale for me because I kind of made a promise to myself really early on when the stuff started going viral that I was not going to become a content creator. And that's not because I think anything's wrong with content creators. As I said, internet culture is just culture. So a content creator is just an artist, that's what I think they are. I have my thoughts about who's strong enough for the potions. I think it's for everybody to imagine their own answer to that question.